I'm going to give an overview now of the 600 TVL 20 meter IR dome camera, which you see in front of me. It comes with a 3.6mm fixed lens, and it comes in this little box here. So you can see the box here, it's quite compact. Inside here we have the following. We have a little pack. It comes with 4 screws and 4 plugs here for mounting it, with a power jack here as well, which is basically just a connection that we'd use for if we're using, let's say, a Cat5 cable, something like that, to run and connect in the power. We can insert it in that way. And with a user manual, which we can see here, just gives basically the specifications with this camera. We can move all that out of the way. And then we'll move on to the main feature itself, which is the camera itself. So you can see the dome format here. We can see it has 23 IR LEDs here. So basically you can give nighttime vision. In terms of the construction, I'm just going to quickly disassemble this here, so you can just see with application of force here, just twist the base off. So it allows you to be doing this. This is typical design with all dome cameras here. It's divided basically in 3 parts. We have the dome camera here itself. We have this bracket here which we've mounted on a wall, and there's 4 holes in this. So we'll disassemble it like this, mark the 4 holes, drill the 4 holes, and then put it back on, mount it with the screws on, and then we'll come along and mount the camera here. And when we go to run the cable out, rather than snagging it on the wall, there's a little slot here we can run it through, and we just drop the housing back on. And when we actually go to adjust this, we can aim it whatever direction we want, and then we can just lock it into position there. And that's what makes it vandal resistant as well, as the fact that we can lock it in a particular position. It's suitable for both indoor and outdoor use. And if we look at the cables coming off here, we have 2 cables coming off. We have a 2.1mm socket here, and which is for power, coming directly from a power source. Typically will be running maybe a 2 or a 5 amp power unit, powering maybe 1 or a number of cameras. And then what we have here is we have a BNC connection. That's for running the picture back. So I'm just going to screw this on as firmly as I can, and will just allow me to do some experimentation here in a minute. And what I'll do is I'm just going to aim this camera. So when we have a DVR set up here, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to connect the power. And then the second thing I'm going to do here is I'm just going to connect the video. So you can see the roof here. We quickly look, see me. And then if we just turn that the other way around, we can see here just our banners behind. So you can see here the picture resolution, etc. on it is quite good. In terms of just giving people a quick idea of the sort of IR thing on it here, normally we'll say, I found this with all the cameras we see, that whatever the IR distance is given, sometimes it'll be slightly less than that in reality, in terms of you're losing a little bit in terms of IR the further you go away. So one quick demonstration I always do is just to test it very quickly and demonstrate. But we'll just drop this box in here. So we have a picture here, and it's in colour clearly. There. What we'll do is I'm just going to close up this box. I'm not sure if you can see the screen still. The screen is still clear, yeah, very good. So we'll do is just close over these flaps. What we do here is we're just left. So you can see, even though that screen is very, very close to the camera itself, we still have good black and white nighttime vision on it. So the IRs on it are actually relatively effective. It's part of a wide range of cameras we have. We have sort of the lower end cameras like this that are still very good and reliable in terms of the picture it can give. And we have the very top end ones all the way up to very expensive PTZs. You can spin and you can zoom in automatically, etc. and control remotely. So that's it anyway, an overview of the 600 TVL, a vandal resistant 20 meter IR dome camera available on the TV Trade website.